real goals and intentions of the architect. Again, one more time, a quick summary. They create the whole system to deliver the price in their way. They want to make money, of course they do. Money is really what they do all the time. They create the money themselves, of course they want to get it back. They want to prevent you from making money. That's why they're attacking strategies on purpose. And they want to actually make you lose money. Of course, that's why they're creating these systems on purpose to actually grab the stops as well. And they want to keep you in the game as long as possible. That's why they make it seem so reliable and so working good, and buying all these whatever educational courses and whatever, getting all these people involved to teach you like this nonsense crap, because they want to keep the matrix running forever. And again, if that sounds crazy, again, maybe you think like that's whatever, me like talking here. If you think this is some sort of conspiracy, whatever, and we need to wear like aluminum foil hats now, just ask yourself the question of how it is possible that vast majority of traders lose money when retail strategies are so reliable and actually would work. How can it be that, again, like the official numbers say 80% of people lose money, but the real numbers are more like 95%? How can that be if retail strategies would actually work? Think about that, okay? And again, there's a very good quote, and it says from one of my favorite guys, is Ben Shapiro. He said, "I have never seen somebody's life get better by complaining about reality. I have seen a lot of people's lives getting better by acknowledging reality of what it is and making personal decisions to make their lives better." So with that being said, again, your mind needs to be open, because again, if you think that's true or no, it makes zero difference. If you think that's all not what it is and a fucking trend that is the key, okay, but it will not bring you further. So you just need to start accepting the reality of what it is and need to dig into the real reasons, which we will show you, obviously. But first, you wanted to make sure that everyone is on the same side of understanding and have the same basics and foundation. Because the foundation, as we said in the beginning, we can throw so many seeds out of however much we want. You need to be a good soil and obviously grow something out of that. Okay, so but back on track. If 90% of traders lose 90% of the money in the first 90% of the trades or the trading days, what happens to the remaining 10% of traders, and what happens to the traders after the first 90 days, right? So what about the very experienced traders, you might ask, like which trades even for years? So now, of course, we want to back up everything with the data. So let's look at the real numbers. So that's the quote unquote real numbers which brokers have to show you. So maybe you see your broker in here, and they show like obviously how many people are losing with their brokers. So as you can see, like the worst one, for example, is FXTM, whatever, with a losing accounts of 89%. For example, like IC Markets, which is one of the most common ones, he only claims like 73% of their investors losing money. That does not consist of people who are break even or don't trade at all. That just means 73% people losing. So if 10% other people don't even trade, they're not included here. So that's how they're hiding these numbers on purpose even. And even that, 73% is pretty bad. And that's one of the best brokers in terms of like winning trades. You can see some of these brokers, they're having up to whatever, 100. I don't even know how that works. Maybe that was a really bad month for them. But they're like 100% losing traders. Like how in the hell is that even possible? Right? So the numbers are always hugely bad. You can check whatever broker you want, and that's just again the real numbers, and they need to show that to you. All right, this goes deeper than that, right? Because of course there's a pyramid to the whole thing, because everyone starts trading to become rich or wealthy with it. That's literally the point of you getting into the trading. Then after that, only 40% of the traders survive to stay in the game for longer than 1 month. Just think about that. 40% only. That means like everyone who gets into trading, only 40% makes it out of the first month. That's because of all the reasons we showed you at the beginning when they made like trading so easy. They want to sell you like nonsense courses. Then you follow like Wall Street bad boys, buy some crazy cryptos. Like 60% like are out of the game again after just 1 month. That's crazy. Then another of these 40% remaining people, only 80 or pretty much 80% of those survivors get up within the first 2 years. So they give up within the first 2 years. 80% of these last 40% remaining ones. And after 5 years, only 7% of them are still in the game. And then obviously after less than 5% of them are all in the life wealth or living pretty much out of trading. And then only 1% is getting rich. And that's the real numbers behind the trading. And of course, we need to be aware of that. And obviously we need to elevate you through the steps and get you in this last roster in here.